Hey, good morning. Today is Tuesday, August 20th, and this is your AM News Update. A number of schools are heading back to campus today to start the first day of school. We've got Aldine ISD, we've got Tomball ISD, so happy first day of school to you guys. In today's AM Update, we're going to start a little heavy, and then I'm going to lighten things up before I send you off on your day. So the first story we're going to go to is one that Michelle Choi has been following throughout the morning. Houston police, they're looking for 3 to 4 suspects who broke into a home overnight and shot a man, all while a 4-year-old toddler was at this house. Police say those men, they burst into that home, they shot the man in the leg with that toddler nearby. And then police say those men stole some items and then left. Now, thankfully, the 4-year-old is uninjured, and the man who was shot is also expected to be okay. Police say they don't have a description of those guys other than they took off in a dark-colored sedan. So if you know something, speak up. Contact HPD or Crime Stoppers. And a wild story out of Lancaster, Texas. This is right outside of Dallas. A woman was shot after there was a dispute over a homeowners association. So this woman, her husband is the president of the homeowners association, and he happened to tick off a few of the neighbors. One neighbor in particular, he put a lien on that neighbor's property. The neighbor caught the wife outside and he shot at her multiple times. She was shot multiple times. Thankfully, she's okay. She says that it was God's will that she's okay. That man, on the other hand, he was arrested, is in custody, and is facing a number of charges. And the next story, local story, pro tip, if you're gonna run from police, it'd be pretty smart not to leave your license behind. But that's exactly what a man did this morning in the North Houston area. That man, he was being pulled over for a traffic violation, got out the car and ran, but left his driver's license behind. Police say they believe the man fled because he had DUI warrants. Haven't said if he was drunk when they tried to pull him over. We don't know that because they don't know where he is. But police say it's not going to be hard to find him because they do have his license. They say a woman was with him in the passenger seat of that car, and police, they actually let that woman take the car and leave. I guess they were just that confident that they were going to be able to find this guy. And this right here, we're going to get a little lighter. This is one of my favorite stories going on right now, and it's all about that Popeyes chicken sandwich debate. If you haven't seen it on social media, then you must not have been on social media, or you're not following the right accounts because it's everywhere. The Popeyes chicken debate, I'm going to stunt a little bit here because I knew about it before all the hype. My mom is a chicken connoisseur, and she tried it a couple of weeks ago and called me, and she's like, yo, this sandwich is so good. You got to try it out. So I did. I loved it. I'm not going to tell you guys how many times I've had it because it's a little bit embarrassing, especially since I said that I'm on a diet. But for this chicken sandwich from Popeyes, not so much. So on social media, a number of other chains, they're starting to chime in. There's a bit of a beef. And the biggest beef right now is between Popeyes and Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A says they have the original chicken sandwich. Of course, the bun, the chicken, the pickles, same thing that comes on the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'm not going to lie to you guys here. I think that Popeyes is better, but I may need to keep that to myself. We can argue about it. We can argue about it. If you want to argue about it, you know how to reach me. Contact me on social media. But watching this thing play out has been a lot of fun. Some other chains firing back. I saw a Twitter post from Wendy's boasting about their sandwich. I saw another one from Shake Shack, who, by the way, does have a pretty good chicken sandwich as well. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but I mean, it's good. It's not Popeyes, but it's good. And then, of course, we told you Chick-fil-A throwing that shade. So there's lots of fun and games in this, but me personally, I think that the memes from the Twitterverse is what makes this the best. Watching these beef unfold and then watching everyone who's tried these chicken sandwiches and have opinions about these chicken sandwiches kind of chime in. So if you're going to go and you're going to take a look for yourself, definitely check out the replies at the bottom of the tweets. And then, before you try and pull a Kylie Jenner and go for like the full lip look, one woman in Arizona wants to warn you to make sure that your surgeon is reputable. It's all after botched lip injections left her with severe injuries. Now let me warn you, images are graphic. I know I was just showing you a second ago, so I'm warning you a little late, but it is graphic. It is graphic. Take a look. She says she wanted fuller, plumper lips, like many people do these days, without the heavy price tag. So she went to a woman who was doing lip injections out of her house. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that's a red flag. Is it sterile? Does this woman have a license, a permit? Apparently in this case, the answer to those questions is no. So the woman went, she had these lip injections done, immediately started getting adverse effects, noticed them on her ride home, and ended up having to go to the hospital because she had pretty severe injuries and she had complications. She reached out to other women who also had went to this same person. She says that there's about 15 other people who had the same reaction to these lip injections. The issue now is that authorities say they can't find the woman who put the lip injections in her. So, message from this woman from Arizona, make sure your surgeon is reputable. That is your AM update this morning. I hope you took something away from it, and we'll be back tomorrow.